Hey guys, Jem here once again with another book review. This time I'm going to be reviewing Thirst Number 3 by Christopher Pike. It has the next 3 books of the Last Vampire series, books 4 through 6. This was amazing. I thought it was really good. I rated an 8.5 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10, and it took me a while to read this because I've been busy with schoolwork since it's nearing the end of the year. It's already May. A whole more month to go, then I will be out of school for the summer. On to the synopsis. When Alyssa has desired for 5,000 years has finally come true, she is once again human. But now she is defenseless, vulnerable, and for the first time in centuries, emotional. As she attempts to reconcile her actions as a vampire with her new connection to humanity, she begins to understand the weight of life and death decisions. Can Alyssa resolve her past and build a new identity, or is she doomed to repeat her fatal mistakes? So this Thirst Number 2 is also a bind-up, like how Thirst Number 1 was. This is a bind-up of Phantom, Evil Thirst, and Creatures of Forever. Now, this one was really good. I liked it, but then the ending was like, oh my god, this cannot be the end. I know there's another book, but I'm like, how the hell is this book going to just cut off where it did? This is going to be sort of a spoilers review. So, Sita, or Alyssa, I call her Sita, her real name, and, sorry, it's late, and I should really be going to sleep, but I need to finish this. But Sita, she becomes human in this book. In the end of the last book, she becomes human, and now she's human here. Arturo and, who was that guy? Joelle died, and she meets back up with Ray, but Ray isn't really who we think he is. And things just really start spiraling. The first 2 books in this bind-up were dramatic. And then it also adds in Sita having a daughter named Kalika, who was the Kali Yugi, who is also Kali Ma, the Avatar of Darkness, and all that. And so Ray, who she meets up with, isn't really Ray. He was Amaya, an illusion. And it was just really weird. And it was how is Kalika born? Who's the father? Apparently it was Arturo when apparently Sita was impregnated when she was a vampire, and I'm like, whoa, what? And then Kalika's apparently all evil. But then things happen and it makes you think things in a different sense. It twists your mind in a way, this book. Because, Kalika, Kalima, who is this evil, dark entity, let's just say things change up a little bit. And so, oh, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Also, the reincarnation of Jesus Christ is born, and I'm like, whoa, what? A lot of things happen. A lot of people technically come back from the dead from reincarnation, Suzama, who was a prophetess back in ancient Egypt, in when Sita was only 1,000 years old. So that was 2000 BC maybe. Um, and then Jesus Christ, aka Krishna, aka that other dude that they mentioned, is reincarnated in this book too. And then there are aliens. It's like, I thought it was just weird aliens being in this, since it's like ancient vampire-y. But then I remembered when I read Remember Me, apparently they're like aliens, and apparently like there were really aliens on Earth, but it was like 3,000 years ago. And apparently it's like we regressed as time progressed, and then it was just really weird having like aliens in this. And then there's a time travel. You find out things that you didn't think. I figured out. There's this guy, Dante, when Sita time travels back. I know I'm jumping around, but this is like what I'm remembering. Dante isn't who we think he is. And then things just become really weird. And then the ending. Oh my god, the ending was terrible. No, not necessarily terrible, but I'm not happy with the ending. But I'm just glad that there is another book. But that's all I really have to say. I'm sorry I was like so jumpy and vague with this review. It was just, I'm really dead tired and I need to wake up early for school tomorrow morning. So, there's that. Anyway, the next book I'm going to be reading is Silence by Becca Fitzpatrick, the third book in the Hush Hush saga, which I need to finish. And then I need to read Thirst number 3, because Thirst number 3 is a library book that I checked out from my school library, and it's due on Tuesday, and today is Thursday, not giving me that much time, but I hope I can finish it. And then I still have like 6 more books left to read after those 2. So that's all I really have to say. Sorry that this is such a short review and really bad, but I can't do anything at the moment. I can't think. Anyway, 8.5 out of 10, once again, really good. I honestly really recommend checking out Christopher Pike's novels, especially the Remember Me trilogy. I recommend read the Remember Me trilogy first, because I read Thirst, and I like Thirst number 1, and I didn't really like it too much. But then I read Remember Me, I'm like, I was getting more into the Christopher Pike feels. So that's all I have to say. Till next time. Oh, wait. Don't move. I just remembered this. So an author came to me, well, I met her on Facebook, and like, how I did with Deborah Cracer, Angie Kelly, who's the author of this book coming out called The Labyrinth Society, The Versailles Vendetta by Angie Kelly is coming out soon, from Astria Press on May 27th here. And I'll just give you a little blurb that she emailed to me. When 12-year-old Mia Cornell is sent to live at the Tarpley Estate, her 9th foster home, she has no idea what she's in for. Having a kind but mysterious foster mother and 3 quirky foster sisters is all well and good. Discovering that her new family is a secret society, they use a portal in their garden labyrinth to travel the globe seeking lost art, artifacts, and OSOs, objects of supernatural origin. It's something else entirely. Mia barely has time to wrap her head around the truth when the society's latest job, tracking down Marie Antoinette's necklace, goes sideways. Mia and her new siblings, Tommy, the historian, Devin, the hacker, and Lily, the muscle, must use their wits, plus a few cool OSOs filched from the society's vault, to stay a step ahead of a sinister enemy from their foster mother's past. But how far back will... But just how far back does Mrs. Tarpley's past go? And will Mia stand by her new family or cut and run when they need her the most? Now, an author bio. Angie Kelly is the pseudonym of a former member of the Labyrinth Society. When she's not writing about her adventures or reading about other people's adventures, she's busy traveling the world and indulging her inner 12-year-old. Although she was last sighted lurking around the British Museum after hours, her current whereabouts are unknown. So once again, here's the cover. Isn't it really pretty? Anyway, this is what I'm hoping to. I asked Angie to send me an PDF arc of the book, and I'm hoping that she will send it to me. But I'm not completely sure yet because I want to read it and give a review for you guys. Get some like hype up on the book. And it's gonna be an ebook, so like it's gonna be like all out on Barnes and Noble and Amazon and stuff, like how 3 Wishes by Deborah Cracer was when it came out. So that's all I really have to say. So comment, like, and favorite. Subscribe up top. Oh, and comment. What do you think? Like, I just gave you a blurb, read to you the synopsis of the Versailles Vendetta. What do you think about it? Like, how do you think the book's gonna be? Do you think it's gonna be great or just like mediocre? So, later.